Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good today. So in today's video, I actually decided to compare both the Ordinary and Minimalist Niacinamide Serums. Now I happen to have both of them with me. So I'm going to be comparing. It's because a lot of the times I do get asked which one I prefer more, which one should you guys go for, which one is better, the Ordinary or the Minimalist one. So that is what I'm going to be comparing in today's video. Also, if you're new to this channel or if you're seeing me for the first time, I post makeup and skincare related videos. So definitely click on the subscribe button if you like the vibe here or if you like my content. That would mean so much to me. Also, if you want to click on the notification bell, you can, so that you get updated every time I post a new video. So without further ado, let's get started. So before starting off, I do want to say that if you are someone who haven't tried either of these serums, I hope this video helps you out in choosing which serum is going to be beneficial for your skin type. So anyway, let's talk about the packaging first. Now the packaging of the Minimalist and the Ordinary are very similar. As you can see, both of them comes in this dropper-like packaging. So I do have to say that both of these are very generic packaging. The Ordinary also, it's a very generic packaging. So is the Minimalist, and I do have to say I do not like both the packaging. I prefer a pump always. But anyway, yeah, the packaging is very similar, and not only that, they contain the same amount of product. The Ordinary contains 30 ml of product. Even the Minimalist contains 30 ml of product. So the price of the Minimalist is $5.95, which is almost 600 rupees for a 30 ml serum, and the price of the Ordinary is 500 rupees. If you calculate it in dollar, it's I guess it's £5. So when you convert it into Indian rupees, it's almost 500 approximately. But yes, there are custom charges whenever you purchase anything from international, from overseas. You always have to pay custom. So ultimately the price of the Ordinary niacinamide goes high, and if you can purchase this without customs, then yes, it's cheaper than the Minimalist. But if you are someone who has to pay customs, and we all have to pay customs if you are getting it from an Instagram reseller or something like that, then obviously the price goes very high. The price is, I think so, they charge around 1,500 for this serum. So yeah, so ultimately the Minimalist kind of is a lot cheaper here in India. So now let's talk about the consistency of these serums. So the consistency of these serums are very similar, although I would say the Minimalist one is a lot more runny, a lot more I would say water-like rather than the Ordinary, but you cannot even tell a difference that much. The Minimalist has a very smooth flow to it, which means that whenever you apply this on the skin, it just directly seeps in. Even the Ordinary one does that, but one major thing about the Ordinary, I do have to say that this one foams up whenever you are putting a lot of it. If you are putting a lot of the Ordinary serum onto your skin, it is going to foam up. I don't know why this does that, but yeah, it kind of foams up and it kind of becomes like a mess on your skin. This happened to me quite a while when I was first using the Ordinary niacinamide serum. It did quite foam up on my skin, and I did not like how it felt on my skin. So you really have to be careful at how much you're using. If you go overboard, it is not going to sit well into your skin, like onto your skin. So this is why I would say the Ordinary niacinamide is a little hard to layer with other products, because it sometimes creates this foam, creates this mess whenever you apply a little bit too much. So you really have to be careful while applying this, while layering this up with other products too, because it can be a little messy when you're trying to do that, when you're trying to layer this up. But in that case, the Minimalist actually does not have that problem at all. Even if I'm using a little bit more, sometimes I use a little bit more, I sometimes tend to go overboard, but even in that case, the Minimalist just soaks up into your skin. It doesn't create a mess like the Ordinary one. So that is why in that case, I really do love the Minimalist a lot. So let's come to the ingredients now. So the ingredients are actually exactly similar. I would say almost similar. But the main difference I noticed is that the base of the Ordinary is water, so it is water based, but the Minimalist has aloe vera juice. Now I do have to say that aloe vera juice is actually a humectant, which means that it is going to pull moisture from the air, and it is somewhat going to act like a hyaluronic acid. Definitely not exactly like a hyaluronic acid, but somewhat like a hyaluronic acid. And also I have noticed, or I have heard, that a lot of people are allergic to aloe vera juice. Personally, I do not have any problem. I have to say, personally, I do not have any problem with aloe vera juice. But the base ingredient here is aloe vera juice and not water. So yes, some people might have a problem with that because it is in such a huge quantity. So I can see why people can have a little bit of problem with this. So if you have super sensitive skin, then I would say go for the ordinary one, because the Minimalist one might break you out. It has the chances of breaking you out. So in that case, yes, I love the formulation of the ordinary more, but personally, I don't have a problem, and a lot of people even do not have a problem with aloe vera juice. But if you know your skin is a little bit too sensitive, your skin breaks out very easily, cause reaction, so that in that case, I would rather prefer the ordinary. So the next difference I noticed is that the ordinary niacinamide has zinc 1% in it. In the formulation of zinc is 1%. While in the Minimalist, there is no formulation. They haven't written how much zinc is present in this niacinamide serum. So while comparing, I did find out that in the ordinary, the zinc is the third ingredient here, which means that it's very potent. The zinc formulation is potent in the ordinary. While in the Minimalist, zinc is the sixth ingredient in this ingredient list. So I feel like, I'm not quite sure because it's not written here, so I feel like the zinc present in this niacinamide serum has a very much lower potency, or very much lower concentration of zinc in this niacinamide serum. So I do have to say that sometimes I see people reacting to this zinc ingredient in particular in a niacinamide serum, especially in the ordinary one. I see people that the zinc is kind of like a problematic ingredient for some people. So in that case, I do think that you are going to love the Minimalist one. Now I'm not quite sure, as I said, I'm not quite sure about the zinc formulation in here, particularly because it's not written anywhere that the zinc present is 1% or less than 1%, but I'm just guessing because the zinc is the sixth ingredient here and the zinc present in ordinary is the third ingredient. Now, if you are someone who has already used the ordinary one and you know that the zinc is a reactive ingredient for your skin, the zinc ingredient is reacting with your skin, then you can try the Minimalist one, because I do feel like the zinc ingredient here has a much lower concentration. So other than that, in the ingredient list, I did not find any difference at all. Both of them are quite similar. They do not have any fragrance to it. They do not have any harmful ingredients. So in that case, in the ingredient list, I feel like both of them are quite similar. So now comes, how does it work? Now I have been using the ordinary niacinamide for a lot longer than the Minimalist one, but yes, whenever I apply the ordinary one or the Minimalist one, I do see both of them works very similarly. They are very fast to work, at least on my skin. I feel like they do work quite equally. I would say the results are very comparable. They are almost neck to neck. The ordinary niacinamide also works faster. It definitely shows results within like 2 weeks of use, and even the niacinamide serum from the Minimalist works the same way, I feel like. And yes, for me personally, according to me, I feel like both of them work exactly similarly. So I am happy with either one of them. Honestly, to be very honest, I don't see a difference at all when it comes to results, when it comes to how it works. I do not see a difference at all. And yeah, both of them works really like equally on my skin. So if you ask me, would I prefer the Minimalist Niacinamide or the ordinary one? I would say the Minimalist one. Not because it is giving me better results than the ordinary, because it is so easy to get this here in India. You do not need a credit card to purchase this. You do not have to wait for about a month to get this delivered to your doorstep. You do not have to be paranoid if your order is lost in transit. So that is why the Minimalist is such a better choice for me, because both of them perform the same. So why not just go for the Minimalist? Now it comes to you to decide if you want to get the ordinary or the Minimalist one, because I have listed all the differences, all the similarities between both of them. So it's up to you to decide. I do think that try the Minimalist one. Try to see if it works for your skin. If it doesn't, yes, you can definitely go for the ordinary one. But since Minimalist is so easily available here in India, then why not just give it a try, you know? Just give it a try, see if this works for your skin, and then maybe, you know, if it doesn't, switch to the ordinary. So that was everything for today's video. I hope this was helpful, and also if you find my videos helpful, share it with your friends. It helps me out so much. It just helps me grow here. So thank you so much. I will see you guys in my next video. Also, if you're new, please hit on the subscribe button and also the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in my next one. Bye bye.